I'm watching I used to watch these things as a kid, and I thought, I think I must have a type of a woman. I always thought I always thought I had a type. I thought, I have a type of woman, a blonde woman with big boobies. I thought, that's what I like. But then I find I like brown-haired women with big boobies. Red-haired women with big boobies. Bald women with big boobies. Men with big boobies. See, I'm noticing a pattern. Nah, I'm only kidding. I like the whole woman. It's the whole deal. It's got to be the whole deal, because there's all sorts of things involved. Hair, smell, bank account. It's all... But there are things, because you hear guys say, they'll say, I'm a leg man. Or I'm a breast man. See, that's all right if you're talking about a chicken. But you know, picking out one part of a woman to like, I think it makes them sound a bit like a serial killer. You know what I mean? I like the legs. I like the leg. Put the lotion in the basket. Put the lotion in the basket. Ooh, I've creeped myself completely out there. The truth is, I do have a type of woman. I will have any woman who will put up with me. That's usually my... I was actually once asked to be the judge in a beauty contest. A kind of a beauty contest. This is a true story. I was in Fort Lauderdale. Don't ask. I was in Fort Lauderdale. All right, I was in Fort Lauderdale. And I went to Hooters. They have one in Fort Lauderdale. Listen, in Fort Lauderdale, Hooters is like a 5-star restaurant, right? It's a lovely place. Anyway, I went to the Hooters in Fort Lauderdale. I went there because of the owl. You know, it's about owls. They have the owl logo. I went for they serve the owl there. The menu dedicated to owl. So I was enjoying a delicious plate of owl fingers. And, I was in Hooters in Fort Lauderdale. And this guy came up to me, a local fella. I could tell he was local, tank top, tattoos, rickets. He comes over and... I like Fort Lauderdale. I don't even know why I'm saying this. It's too late now. Anyway, this guy comes over to me and he says, "Hey, you're Mr. Wick. You're the boss from the Drew Carey show." I went, "Yes, I am." Like that. And he said, "We're having the Miss Nude USA pageant here next week. You want to be a judge?" Now, of course I did. The Miss Nude USA. I couldn't do it. I was married at the time. It had been far too long since I'd seen a naked woman. I couldn't be a judge. I could not do that. No, I wanted to do it. I kind of like, oh yeah, I wanted to, but I just couldn't. I couldn't do it. Anyway, he said, "Oh, come on, Dennis Rodman's going to be a judge." I'm like, does that help you get any other judges saying Dennis Rodman? So he goes on to the next table, Hey, you're the assistant manager of the Pep Boys next door. You want to be a judge at the Miss Nude USA? Dennis Rodman's going to do it. No. See, I think people are obsessed with beauty in our culture. Right, but who's to say what's beautiful? Huh? It's very subjective. Dennis Rodman, is he to tell us what's beautiful? Well, maybe. What's beautiful for Dennis may not be beautiful for me, although I think we can probably agree on Carmen Electra. But people hurt themselves for beauty. People in LA sucking stuff out of here, injecting stuff there, getting the whole... Thousands of years from now, archaeologists will excavate Hollywood cemeteries and find nothing but silicone breast implants. What did these primitive people use them for? Currency? Protective armor? Why am I compelled to squeeze them? They feel so good. Anyway, I think beauty pageant judges should go through Senate confirmation. Like Supreme Court judges. And better yet, have the Supreme Court judge beauty contest. Clarence Thomas would be all over that. He'd be all over that. It's a job for life. The best movie I ever saw about beauty pageants was Miss Congeniality 2, Armed and Fabulous, which won the Oscar for something. And William Shatner played the pageant manager. Now, William Shatner knows about beauty in the universe, because when he was Captain Kirk, he had sex with aliens all over the universe. There are... He's a green, blue, a gas, a concept, a triangle, a silicon-based cabinet. He'd be in there. Stuff that wasn't even like, what are you having sex with? It's a piece of scenery. Oh, sorry. Anyway, There's a lot of planets he can't go back to because of the sex with, you know. And then he said, I'll be right back, and then just beams up. I would love to have that beaming device, actually, you know. If you're in a relationship, you want to get out. It's not you, it's me. Sulu, get me out of here. Warp Factor 10.
Worldwide